Oh, I put the wrong channel on. I did the wrong channel. Oh well. We'll do it anyways. Replace. Let's see. QUASAR.
Oh, yo, Mad, that's cute. Now buy some more, we drop new kits just to feed the store. Power ain't free, this game's our grind. And balance? Nah, we left that behind. Free to play, that's fun to say, but ain't no profit in a fair way. We build the hype, then time to drop. And if you ain't spending, enjoy the shop. Cash over balance, that's the law. Turn your roster into revenue raw. Complain all you want, we don't flinch.
What's up, my
Every
guys?
old patch got a cash grab clinch. Look, your power's low, that's by design.
Hello.
It's not a bug when the loss feels
Play Marvel
fine.
Strike
We
Force
ain't here
today.
for dreams, we here for math. And the whales,
Do it,
oh, they
Steve-O.
clear the path. Mirror match, nah, we twist the rules. So you gotta pay up just to use your tools. G20 locked, hope you brought that dough, or you'll fall behind by next milestone glow. Cash over balance, make it rain. Every new team got a built-in
All right.
chain. We don't tune kits, we tune demand. Wanna compete, better pay as planned. We see
Hello there, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Marvel Strike Force. I accidentally went live on my main YouTube channel. Now, if you are on YouTube, tomorrow I will be streaming here tomorrow on Twitch as well. If you're not already following me on Twitch, that might be something to consider because that's where we do drops, and that'll be happening tomorrow. Now, people will be unlocking QUASAR today. I did put up a video maybe like an hour ago or so. I found him to be quite good with Undying, solely because his passive prevents enemies from getting immunity, which just allows Undying to do silly things. I feel like the meta lately has been Safeguard plus immunity, and that kind of shuts down Undying. Like, Undying really can't get much done, and so this does give like a big boost to Undying just with his passive. And then QUASAR, of course, does other things, but just that alone unlocks all of the potential of Undying that was essentially completely shut down by Safeguard plus immunity. Completely shut down. All right, so we got to do something real quick here. Need to upgrade somebody. Do I want to do? Let's see. I need to spend $1 million. I'm a little bit scared to do that. Let's see. Let's go down here and spend $1 million on something that's at 100. Let's sort by character level, and we'll see if I'm kind of grasping at straws to take characters up. I just will go to 101. I think I won't go much higher, but I need to get the $1 million. Plus, we're gonna get QUASAR, I believe, today. I think I'm on track to get QUASAR. Let's do Red Hulk to 101. Hello. Our Alliance credits staying. You know, that was the one part that I don't understand. There's a post about it. why don't we revisit that conversation after we get through, like after I get my daily activities again? But I don't really someone in chat might know the answer to the Alliance credit thing. Is the Alliance credit part of the post? There was a post that talked about what they were doing with that, and I didn't understand it. Someone in chat here might be able to answer your question. It would take me a good 10 minutes, and that would derail what I'm trying to do right now, so I can't research that for you at the moment. No, there was something in Alliance credits in the blog that it was in a different blog. It was in the blog that talked about there was something on that sort in the blog that talked about the removal, you know, the arena orbs going away. It was in that same one. With the arena orbs going away, the L4s going away, and then them eliminating the ability to purchase with shop credits or elite raid credits the Crimson Raid orb. It was in that particular blog. Oh, I don't know then. Yeah, I don't have the answer then. If you've read that's all there. I have the same information. Okay, we're on the same page then. I don't have any extra information about that, unfortunately. Oof. Let's see, versus. Let's see, let's just spend let's do 300 here. No, that's not what we want. Oh, Daredevil Modern? Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you are in the game, but I think that's a good one to upgrade, regardless of where you're at. Yeah, war credits and elite warrior purchase from the war store using Alliance codes will be removed. A new slot of shop credits purchasable using by Alliance credits will replace those. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Like that I remember reading that and going, what the hell does that even mean? Yeah, maybe somebody smarter than me has got it figured out. Generally, I understand things pretty easily, and like, I don't get that. I remember reading that going, yeah, I don't know what they mean by that. Harbor being a Wing 2, Battle and Raid daily. All right, so we got to bang out 4 of these real quick. Did I not stream post reset yesterday? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Okay. Yeah, great questions, by the way. I read that and I came to the conclusion that there was no actionable information. Like, that didn't mean that I need to act on it now before the 22nd. Unless you have to me, it just is like a non-event. I don't know. If there's something that I need to do with that information, like the other information on the arena store credits and the elite raid credits was like, yeah, you better jump and do something. Unless there's something I don't understand about that. Yeah, okay, we'll see. Some of this some of the issues surrounding the currency conversion is very clear to me when it comes to my account, where a lot of the stuff that is happening that makes me want to scratch my head is how it'll affect newer accounts, let's say people that have been playing the game less than a year. Because that currency and that currency that is essentially useless to me is not useless to players that haven't hit level 100 yet, or 105 or whatever it is. Like, you need that stuff. Like, raid credits and stuff actually is helpful. I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, they simply can't remove Alliance credit. New players needs it. So that's what it all means. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was something that affect. I that makes sense to me. It's something that affects. That didn't affect my account directly, but affected a lot of other accounts. King in Black, we got to do that. All right. Let's see. I think I did all the command center stuff. Blitz. Let's load up. There we go. Let's put in null. Change team. shop credits and Elite Four credits. I'll tell you this. Like when I started, when we started getting information in about the currency conversion, you know, and I was trying to anticipate like if there was any value added to the community, they effectively removed. Like I was like, cool, like this should cut down my need to go crazy on uniques and things like that. Welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm glad you're here. If you've not done so already, why that's what I need. Starting every week on Twitch, there are Twitch drops for in-game items, including what, 40,000 intel tomorrow. So if you're not already on Twitch, you actually can, there's a whole thing to do it, to link your account, everything like that. But you don't have to watch me. You can watch any Marvel Strike Force streamer. That typically resets at server reset every Monday. Like if you haven't collected this week's or this week's rewards, that's still eligible for you to get between now and let's say this time tomorrow. Oh, that's so. But then it resets again tomorrow for different rewards. It seems like it resets every Monday. I don't know. People are getting Quasar today. I don't know if I will, but people are. I haven't looked at it. I think I might be a little bit short. I think I'm 30 shards short. I have to go look at it. I know a ton of people have told me yesterday that they're unlocking Quasar today. So that is going to be a thing. Enjoy my humor? Well, thank you, Jay Trocious. I'm glad you're here. It's queso. I don't get the queso thing. I usually follow these inside joke things that are related to Marvel Strike Force, and I don't get the queso thing. Is that just because of his color? I mean, wouldn't Adam Warlock be queso also? Instead of Quasar, it's queso? Is that what it means? You need Victoria Hand to get Quasar today, otherwise tomorrow. All right, well, I don't have Victoria Hand. So I will not be getting Quasar today. I have Victoria. I do have Victoria Hand. I have Songbird, but I don't have Victoria Hand. I'm waiting for the core event to start tomorrow before I start coring for Victoria Hand. But I do have Songbird. Oh, you also need Songbird. Well, we'll do it tomorrow then. I guess we'll do it tomorrow. My apologies. There is a video on YouTube right now that I put out maybe an hour ago. Going over Quasar. He's pretty good. He definitely unlocks. He unlocks the Undying. I was able to, you know, do very well against all the teams I played against. Mephisto team, a Professor X team. The only team I struggled with was Odin, but then I put the Awakened ability on his ultimate and got through Odin. So he's good. I mean, just using him as a stick, you know, to prevent immunity, just turns on the Undying team with nothing else to do. Yeah, I think you're right, Steven. I didn't bother with doing that, but I highly suspect that Zombie Scarlet Witch will go elsewhere. I didn't test it. But even in my video, I said, yeah, this is the one part of this that bothers me, but I'm pretty sure Zombie Scarlet Witch will go somewhere else. Yeah, we have no idea where the Awakened abilities are coming from. I didn't talk with any of the other I didn't talk with any of the other content creators. I just made the video. Did anybody else jump into the Undying thing like I did? I'm just curious if I'm the only one, or if that was like a super logical conclusion that everybody else came to. I'm just curious. Like, I just randomly was like, oh, this is going to work great. And it did. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. That was just me randomly, you know, screwing around with it. And I was like, oh, I bet this will be. But see, I didn't really want to do it because I knew there was overlap with Zombie Scarlet Witch and his kit. But I was like, let's just do it anyways because of the immunity thing. And it worked so good. I was like, yeah, I don't care. This is a video. Ship it. How many QUASAR? I'm going to be short because I don't have Victoria Hand, apparently. So my mistake. If unfortunately, let's see what we got here. Negative zone, Harbinger. All right. Oh my God. I don't know if we're going to do that anymore. Starts in 1 day. Okay. I am short, apparently, because I don't have Victoria Hand. QUASAR, I'm at 150 of 180. So I should be getting him tomorrow then. Because I don't have Victoria Hand unlocked. I was waiting till tomorrow when the core event starts to core her. I did not buy Victoria Hand. And I made a video about that. Specifically, that was the first time that I've not bought a character right out of the gate. First time. And I don't know how long. 5 years? 6 years? Always have done that. I don't know. Meeks, maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm giving out bad information. I assume that everybody yesterday told me that they were unlocking her today was accurate information when Scopely said the embargo was this morning for the gameplay. Maybe I'm wrong. OG Poopy YD. Skill issue, Meeks? I wouldn't say that. Outlaw, MSF, everyone's unlocking today. I don't know. 3 months on with a Prime. Thank you so much. I did not buy the new tunes, yeah, so I did not buy Victoria Hand. And I'm okay with this. I'm sitting on 20,000 power cores that I should be able to unlock her. And also, I have randomly picked up a couple more shards, you know, which saves, you know, let's say that you only get 6, minimum of a 6 per, what, all those cores? You know, how many cores that is. Having 10 shards makes it only 90 instead of needing 100. We'll see. Maybe. When's her free-to-play event? Maybe I don't need to buy her. When is the free-to-play event? Did I miss that in the blog post? Oh, well, then I'll wait for that. Hey, man, if I don't have to buy Victoria Hand at all, woof, that saved me. Well, they had her at a lower price, too. Wasn't Victoria Hand at a $40 unlock, and then Songbird was $45? 22nd? All right, 22nd is Danger Room. There's a bunch of Hyperion's coming out on the 22nd also, right? 45 for both. Okay. I remember Victoria Hand being $40. Do you agree, Outlaw? I thought it was $40, but my memory's not the best. I think it was $40, but I like we'll come to a consensus. Global milestone for Danger for her shards. 'Cause Jeff the Land Shark in Marvel Strike Force. If they did Jeff the Land Shark, it'd be on the Rocket Cosmo. Rocket Cosmo rig. So I mean I've seen Jeff the Land Shark when I played Marvel when I played Snap, but I haven't played a lot of Rivals. But it's going to be on this frame, or like the Howard the Duck frame. I mean, can he fly or hover? It's going to have to look like this. Maybe Cosmo? Maybe I won't buy Victoria Hand. I don't know, PC player. I have no idea. Nah, but he can swim, but he just needs to be able to float in the air though, right? All right, we still need to do Crucible. All right, I'm going to grab a monster and then we're going to do Crucible. I've not looked at it. Oh, before I do that, let's go to the website. I don't think I collected my... I don't think I've been online in the afternoon yesterday. Store. Reclaim? Yeah, I have not been online. They've kind of really shut this down from having a lot of goodies just to having a couple. I've seen some people have concerns with that. I never really liked clicking all the buttons myself. I like the rewards. But I can't be bothered with those peasant button pushing thing. That doesn't even make sense, right? I feel like everything is going to the command center. The only problem I have with the command center right now is that the rewards, like if you don't collect them, they disappear, which I don't think is good at all. Right? I feel like they don't have a way of them like kicking them in, or do they just go to your inbox and nobody knows? Yeah, I feel like they need to keep something there at the web store to make people want to go there, but I feel like I've gotten in the habit. You buy every character? Oof, I did not buy Victoria Hand, man. If I can get away with not buying her the first time in my experience of not buying a character on day one and it doesn't penalize me severely, if I can wait till like the 22nd. I mean, I bought Songbird. I'm going to buy Hyperion, right? I just wait on Victoria Hand. How's the wife? We went out last night, and we stopped by the Lego store and we bought the Droidica, and she spent all morning putting it together. She's so happy right now. I'm sure she's gonna run in here and show it to us as soon as we finish. She's been working on it for like 3 hours already. Cooking stream, please? Possibly. All right. All right, Scuba Steve, she's doing good. She's pregnant. Yeah, we're expecting a baby boy in December. So that's a big milestone for us because it took 2 years of IVF, basically. Yeah. Don't forget to put the meat in the fridge. That sounds like an innuendo. Innuendo? I know, man. What was that show? It wasn't us. Was that Scrubs that had innuendo with that guy that was a surgeon? Everything was an innuendo with him. He's like, innuendo. Oh, do not buy. Oh, no, no, no. I think buying training. I don't think you should buy training materials in the shop. Also, most of the suggestions that I have for people are for veteran accounts. There's like 9 million exceptions to everything. At where I'm playing the game, and I'm just, like, if you've been playing the game for a year, I think it'd be a horrible idea to be buying training materials in the store. I don't think that's a good idea. For me, the value I see in this store is buying gear tier 20 pieces because I'm trying to get Professor X sooner than later. And that is my suggestion. But if you're not in the running for Professor X, then I don't even know what you should buy. I just know the Intel currency is pretty valuable. Oh, you're a newer player, Meeks? Oh, I see. Meeks. I think once I'm actually super curious what the new player experience looks like after all this currency conversion happens. I am thinking about, there's a possibility of all right, they're both $45. Thank you. Woo! Wrestling's always right. Wrestling's always right. Victoria Hand was $45. Wrestling's always right. $45 for both. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. As far as from always right, you always seem right. Yeah, I'm not sure. You're closing on Odin. I'm not sure what to buy in the Intel store. Training materials seems like the primary bottleneck that I experienced the last time I had a new player account. Do you think vigilantes can explode this? Do you think vigilantes can explode this? Do you think vigilante can explode room 1? I don't know. Yeah, it's worth a try, right? You think I could just do Night Stalkers in 2? I think I could just do Night Stalkers in 2, right? Did Starjammers take out 3? I think I'm gonna do Vigilante in 1, Night Stalkers in 2, and Starjammers in 3. His next goal is Brazilian bikini wax. What is that? Brazilian bikini wax? I have a wax story. Oh! Let me pull it up. Oh! Swagged Out donated $5 through Super Chat on YouTube. Thank you, my guy. Congratulations, Mobile. Tell her hi for me. Hi, Cat! She might be watching stream. She watched the stream, actually. Night Stalker's full of mystics. Room 2. I know Vigilante is good there. All right, let's do this real quick. Uncanny Avengers. I just don't remember their kits. Let's do it this way. Uncanny Avengers. Let's look at their kits for raid. Safeguard. If this character has 3 more mystic enemies, fill speed bar for self and all can by 20%. Well, I can do North Star then, right? Oh, wait. 3 or more mystic enemies. I see. Oh, I'm using Vigilante in 1. I wonder if I could do North Star. If this character has 4 more uncanny Avengers, reduce the starting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about Night Stalkers. I'm changing my mind. I have a mirror match. I can do mirror match and just pray that it works. Old Emma Night Stalkers. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. Night Stalkers. I was thinking Night Stalkers North Star, but you're saying Night Stalkers Old Emma. See, I had okay. Well, there. Okay. Yeah. So my plan was Night Stalkers North Star, but if you're saying Night Stalkers Old Emma, I'm still worried about this though. I'm worried about this. Right here, if this character has 3 or more mystic enemies, fill spy bar on self and all uncanny Avengers. Oh, here. Are you sure, Lord Richter? I think you're, because that's what I was thinking initially was Night Stalkers. Are you sure? Because I was going to do Mirror Match if I couldn't figure out how to do it with Night Stalkers. You've always given me amazing suggestions, by the way. Wait a minute. I forgot about this. Hold on just a second. On Crucible offense, Immortal, reduce. Okay, so wait a minute. On Crucible offense. Hmm. Oh, cannot fill or reduce speed bar for themselves. Okay. So, all right. Yep. So that means I run over them a mirror match because I'm going to have this right here that they don't have. Enemies cannot fill or reduce speed bar for themselves, allies, enemies. Oh, let's see here. But doesn't Hercules also have that? Yeah, so they already have that. I'm using Vigilante somewhere else. I'm using Vigilantes in your rooms. We're not doing Vigilantes. But team, I have Spider Society in room 2. I don't have Spider Society and I don't want to use Vigilante. I'm trying to use not Spider Society, not Vigilante. I'm trying to use Night Stalkers or Mirror Match. I think I just want to do Mirror Match and YOLO it. You tried to mirror and it didn't have any of my specials and got waxed. Okay. Scroll Hive Mind? Oh, I don't think so. Against this? Against Uncanny Avengers? They're not getting... Super Scroll's not going to get speed bar. Nobody's going to get speed bar. And nobody's getting speed bar. Yeah, that's definitely not working. Yeah, I don't have Mephisto. Yeah, we're not mirroring it. All right. Is there any... So someone said Night Stalkers plus Emma. I don't think that works. I do not have Captain Britain. Vigilante's used for room 1, which is like Professor It's everybody's in room 1. I'm just hoping to delete them with Sable. Everybody's in room 1, and I'm gonna try to delete everybody with Sable. Illuminati's on defense. So you think, but Void Knight, sure, but Super Scroll's dead in the water on this team, right? Super Scrolls is dead because of Hercules. Enemy in raids, so raid rooms are required. Enemy characters cannot fill speed bar for themselves or allies. So there's no, that just destroys Super Scroll. Yeah. Immortal X-Men, I could. I have Immortal, but this is the raid room. Do you think Immortal X-Men would be the way to go? No, the problem with Immortal X-Men is dependent on their specials, and they're not going to have their specials because of Jean Grey on defense. In raids, reduce the starting ability energy of each enemy's special ability by 10. So Immortals on offense is going to get screwed by that. Yeah. I could use Starjammers. Yeah, Starjammers to Starjammers. I don't know how... they're not going to get the turn meter, though. So Void Knight can ability block the entire team with his ultimate. So just use somebody, a different team. So use like Night Stalker's Void Knight. Yeah, mirror will not work. Yeah, my understanding is mirror does not work. I don't have Spider Society. Okay, let's back up a second. Thank you for joining the stream right now. I'm not trying to use Spider Society or Vigilante in this room. Yeah, no, Vigilantes is going to 1. I'm not trying to go up against a Odin, Mephisto, Black Knight, Odin. When Vigilantes can 1-tap it, yeah. VK Bifrost. Ooh, there you go. VK Bifrost? VK Bifrost? They don't get the turn meter on spawn, though. Yeah, and then Bifrost has Mystics in it. They're not getting the turn. They're not getting the turn meter because they're not. Any turn meter manipulations is not happening. So Deathpool. This is not going to work because this is on spawn fill speed bar. That's not going to happen because of Hercules passive. Yeah, that's just not happening. Old Emma and Night Stalkers. No, I don't want to use vigilantes. We're not. Listen. Okay. Thank you for just joining the stream. I am not negotiable. I'm using vigilante here. Spider Society's on defense. We're looking for an alternative solution to room 2. No, we're going to do something else there. We're going to do Starjammers in 3. Yes, we're using vigilantes in 1. Yeah. Full Orcus? All right, so Full Orcus has Full Orcus. Let's talk about it. Full Orcus. They're going to get speed up from Nimrod. Full Immortals aren't going to have any specials. You got to realize that there's not going to be any specials. It's all going to be ultimates. We're not going to have any specials. VK Night Stalkers is an option too. We've been talking about that. They're going to have it reduced by 10. Does it go into negative? Depend which kicks off first, because they go minus 10 before or after this. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Metropolis, do you mind trying it? And let me know? Holy shit. Natural, I'll let you go first. Woo! I'm glad you're here. What did you do, Trey? Night Stalkers, Void Knight? It's not a complete sentence what I'm saying, Trey. Okay, fine. So we're thinking Full Orcus. All right. Trey is saying that Full Orcus worked. Full Orcus versus Uncanny Avengers. I was gonna use Starjammers in 3. All right, what's okay? Wait, hold on. Okay. Let's talk about 3. Let's talk about 3 for a second. The plan was to use Star Jammers in 3. All right, so Void Knight in raids puts ability block on everybody, and Void Knight won't get the bonus speed though, right? I don't know. Isn't Void Knight naturally pretty slow? Or does he get speed up on spawn? But isn't he still pretty naturally slow? Void Knight would go early and put ability blocks everywhere is the idea. All right. All right, we're doing Orcus. It's decided. We're doing Orcus. Well, oh, you got some chunky Orcus there. Oh boy. Let's see how chunky my Orcus are. I don't think I have them that big. Well, I guess I do. All right, yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Someone was saying, somebody was saying hi about the baby. Swagged out, donated $5, said hi. There you go. All right, we're doing it. Okay, this is going to be a disaster. It's time for Cosmic Crucible! Alrighty then, we're expecting a full disaster here today because I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna kind of YOLO it, and after my showing in room 1 with Vigilante, I want to use Vigilante in room 1. We'll see how it goes. The idea there is Sable deletes everybody. We'll see how that goes. In room 2, boy, obviously Vigilante would be good in room 2, but we're going to try Orcus. There was some discussion about maybe using Night Stalkers with Void Knight. Room 3, we're going to try Starjammers. And I'm going to tell you today, if I wipe everybody and Phoenix, well, actually I don't have to worry about that, right? Because Phoenix doesn't have to deal with Omega Red, right? Because of Hitmonkey. All right, well, we won't have to do that today. What we're going to do is we're going to go into, we're going to do Orcus here. And I have a pretty chunky Orcus. We're going to just try it. I think we're going to have some problems, though. But I do have a lot of 11s on them. The problem I'm expecting is that Jean Grey, I believe her passive in raids is going to shut down, like, all the specials. So, like, you know, but I'm not sure what the order of operations is going to be with Scientist Supreme. So we might be a situation where we don't have specials. It just depends on whether Jean Grey knocks down the specials or Scientist Supreme gives out the ability energy. Some people are saying that Jean Grey's passive is bugged in room 2. Not entirely sure. We'll see what happens. Well, okay. So who is going to be the top priority here? Who does not have charge? I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This feels amazing. Oh my God, this feels amazing. Go away. Oh. Ah. All right. All right. All right. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. That worked really well. That worked really well. Okay then. And 85-71. All right, we're gonna go after. We're gonna go in here with the garbage Starjammers and lose. I already know it. I just got the. You know what? I have so much anxiety. I don't know what to do. All right, we're gonna go in here with just garbage Starjammers. They're not garbage, but I just think they're gonna lose. So let's try it. Oh, that was great. Oh man, that felt so good. Big shout out to Captain Trey for giving me some suggestions on the Orcus. That's fantastic. Who do I want to stud? I don't even know what to do here. Oh, it's not a stun. Kohori's a mess. Let's do Kohori. All right, please delete as many people as possible, right? Delete as many people as possible. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I do not know what to do here. Oh, my old man Logan. Ouch. Oh, please die. Why did he die? All right, so we got a W. We got a W, right? We got a W. We just have to, regardless of what happens here, if I time out right here, just hit her and time out, is that the optimal way of getting points? It is, right? Just don't do anything. Just let it time out. All right. So what is happening here is that is a summon of Phoenix. So continuing this match is just loss of efficiency. And if I stop here, I'm going to get more points. So we're going to just time this out. We will be back in 2 minutes. Woo! Gameplay is stunning, I know, right? Yeah, the Phoenix summon doesn't count as a loss because she's already dead. And so you win this fight. All right, we're going to take extra precautions here and hit the menu button. Quasar, I didn't really think about it too much. I'm guessing he's going to be Raider. I only tested him as a Raider, so I'm not sure. I didn't put a lot of thought into it. I'm going to be frank with you. I just did Raider. What's up, Duelam? Tron Trees, do you have a video on which currency is going away and what to do with them? Yes, I've said it in like 6 videos in the last week. I'll watch the video from yesterday. Let me pull it up. The video from yesterday has that information for sure in it. This one right here. This one here has that information in it somewhere. Appreciate being here, Tron Treasy, but it's basically, all right, we're going to wrap this up. Says defeat, but it's a W, I promise. All right. Look at that. They're all dead. Let's get the W there. Yeah, look at that. W! All right. All right. So, I hope this works. I hope this works. It worked the other day, but is this just busted in room 1 here? Oh, let's do it. I feel like this should work. Let's see here. All right, there we go. We got 3. She only has 3. Is that going to be enough? No, it is not. Who died? Well, it was an attempt. I'm okay with this. I'm trying to think about how we're going to finish this. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Well, this is my suggestion. All right, let me think about this. Immortals? How do I get rid of Mephisto here? Cabal King? Cabal King. I need to get rid of Mephisto. That's the only thing I care about. I think I Cabal King and then clean it up with the Immortals if that doesn't work. Kahori? All right. Can I do can I do King Cabal Kahori and just see where it goes? No, she's gonna hit him in the opening salvo. DK has taunt. Oh, Liberty is an option too, right? Liberty Super Scroll? Oh, what about Liberty Super Scroll? That's a good idea. Liberty Super Scroll? We don't have to worry about... That's a great idea. Actually, I really like that. I could do Liberty Super Scroll Apocalypse if I wanted to. No, no, no. What I'm saying is, won't Super Scroll be able to hit Mephisto because Super Scroll should go first? All right. Odin has charges, so he's fast. All right, let's talk about Kahori then. I get it. I get it. I get it. Nope, no Pav. All right, let's think about this. Kahori King Cabal. That's what I was thinking. That's what was my original thing. Okay, let's try it. All right. We're gonna have to go and move these around. Namor. Let's try it. And then I will have Immortals. Immortals, I suppose. All right. We're going to try Kang Cabal Kahori, and the main intent here is to get through Mephisto. We've loaded up the team with strikers. Big shout out to Dulum and Nah and many others for the sage advice here. We'll see how it goes. I still have like Immortals if I have to clean this up. All right. All right, then. Ares probably would have worked. So now I could get through this with almost anybody, right? Should I just Night Stalker? Night Stalker Weaver it? I don't know. Emma's there, so yeah, we don't want to do that. Immortals? Let's see here. I can do warriors. I don't think I want to do that though. I've got a lot of choices here. I got Shadow King. All right, let's do this. Oh my God, we just have to waste all these. Oh, Vigilante would have got, yeah. Well, if Vigilante would have popped off, this would have been a pretty clean W, but I don't know now because not good. At least Mephisto now. Okay. All right, we're gonna go all in on. I don't want to stun Odin. I do not want to stun Odin. Right? Holy moly. All right. Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right, we didn't even need it. All right, I can't imagine this being a W, but let's see what my opponent did. All right, 25. Yeah, they that was a pretty clean attack on their part. Wow, they one-tapped everything. Boy. Yeah, Vigilantes wiped my team there. Hmm. Well, I guess maybe I'm trying to think like hmm. I guess if room 1 I would have wiped there, it could have been close. We pretty much lost when this didn't work right here. We worked on theirs. Yeah, worked on theirs, yeah. Oof. Oof. What a disappointing turnout for this week. Yeah, let's see, theirs worked, right? Boom, and then Sable's just gonna wipe the board, right? Let's see how many charges she gets there. Say she's got 6 right there. Mine only had 3. I don't know why Odin would make that different. You know, I don't, well, like an 8. Look at that, 8. And then this is going to be a game over, right? Whole board's wiped. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that is that. Bye for now. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know why mine didn't work. Anybody have any idea why mine didn't do that? He had Striker on Mephisto. I had Striker. He had Striker on Mephisto. I had Striker on Mephisto. It's a bug, yeah. Odin. Okay. It's kind of annoying. I try not to be annoyed right now. Try not to be annoyed right now. Well, I don't know that it's a bug. I don't know anything. I'm not even sure. I mean, I made a decision to use Vigilante there. It worked out for my opponent. It did not work out for me. Okay. That's right, Valdi. That is right. I do not know. All right. Let's do some other stuff. Let's do my arena attacks. 17 today. My goodness. So we get to play a little bit. Okay. His meth pack didn't apply 3 vulnerables on your Sable and it got blocked or something. Yeah. Yeah. Money-based matchmaking? So what do I need to do? I need to remove Mephisto from room 1. Best use of strike store credits? Oh, I actually don't know right now. What level are you? Oh, I've seen your name. You're 105. Yeah, you're 105. I know who you are. Huh. I haven't used them lately. I used most of mine to get to 105, so I don't know if I have any built up right now or not. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a good question. I don't know the answer. Is there anything worth buying in the Strike Store right now? Like if you're at 105? Training mats? Yeah, I suppose training mats if you need them. What currency was supposed to spend? Oh, before the currency conversion? You want to buy Crimson Raid Orbs with all of your elite raid credits. And then you want to buy in as many L4s and L3s as you can every 8 hours in the arena store. And then if you have any excess, you want to buy the arena orbs. You want to do this before the 22nd. I didn't do this right. We might be okay.
Yo, let me tell you about Hercules, the new guy in the game. Big muscles, big flex, but there's something kinda lame. They gave him all the strength, the legend, the fame, but look at his chest. No nipples, what a shame. They say he's a god, but where's the proof? A man so ripped, but he's missing the truth. Even Hulk's got him, green and mean, but Herc's walking around with a chest too clean. Herc ain't got nipples, what's up with that? Flexing like a boss, but his chest looks flat. Yo, Devs, did you forget? Or was it on purpose? Herc's got no nips, man, it's making me nervous. Now let's get real, this ain't the first time Marvel's got a thing about leaving nips behind. Namor the king swims in the sea, but his chest is as smooth as it can be. Killmonger's fierce, but no nips on his frame. Beast is
Oh, I did it wrong, huh?
Mephisto's a demon, hot with the fire, but no nipples on him. Was it Hell's attire? Hurricane.
Yeah, I did it wrong. Oh, I did it wrong. Mirror match is garbage. All right, I can't. My brain was turned off. I was reading chat instead of counting the charges on mine. Spent all that time getting it ready to do a double ult, and then I just... Let's blame chat. It's always chat's fault. Whenever I lose, it's never my fault. Do you understand? Thunderbolts is great. I love the Thunderbolts movie. Don't think. You opened both Raiden and because I need tunes from Ultimus. Yeah, that I thought about that. Oh, fuck off. Is it better than Marvel's? Wasn't financially the Marvel's the most unsuccessful financially movie ever? I think I read a story that Marvel's was... Yeah. What do I want to do here? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Let's do it again. No, I'm not making commentary on Marvel's. I'm saying it's the most financially unsuccessful movie of all times. Imagine that. Imagine a movie having that title. That's what I did wrong. Oh no, EDC last night the weather looked atrocious. I wouldn't want to go to EDC with this weather, let me tell you. Yeah, the weather looked atrocious. Looked windy, and I don't know if it rained or what. All right, this is some nonsense. I'm gonna try it one more time. Do I even have a choice here? I need the health, right? How come I'm not healing? ASL, right? ASL? I'm excited for Quasar. Yeah, that's kind of bonkers. Like it was not a weird thing. We're like ASL, and it's like, yeah, I'm a male 13-year-old from California, and you're like, cool, let's hang out. I'm totally not an adult that's gonna kill you. Okay, sir, I'm down. Did I win? I know, right? And what was it? AOL chat rooms. It was just like, I remember being like on AOL and being like 22 or whatever, and I don't know how old I was, like 21, let's say, and feeling old because only like kids use the internet. Why is this old 21-year-old here, weirdo? I'm not gonna have it today. I thought I did my math wrong. But yes, people that have Victoria Hand and Songbird should be able to get Quasar today. So I'm gonna be behind. Yeah, 24 hours, yeah. Well, you're talking about like the bulletin boards and stuff. I need to take Mephisto off of defense in room 1, right? So where do I put Mephisto? Somewhere else? Because Mephisto's the problem in room 1, right? Yeah, I'm going to put Mephisto in room 3. I think I'm going to swap room 1 and 3 and see what happens. Because I don't want to. Should I put wait, so in-game Thanos good in room 3? Maybe I should remove Phoenix Force and put in, or maybe I should in-game Thanos and Gladiator there. Yeah, I don't want to play this efficiency game. It drives me crazy. All right, let's do this. Can I put Mephisto here? I don't think it'll matter much, but I just feel like being obnoxious. Really? Room 2? Oh, I'm sure. Starjammers in room 2? Spider Society North Star sounds super interesting, actually. I like that. Spider Society North Star sounds like what I want to do. And VK? Okay, I like that even better. I like that even better. I even like that better. Yeah. Hello, Mr. 3088. Yeah, so this is a quick recap. I know I've put this in about 3 videos, but I think it's worth mentioning again. So if you've already heard this, my apologies, but I just think it's very, very important. So right now, there's going to be a currency conversion on the 22nd. Before that, if you have an abundance of Elite Raid credits, your ability to use Elite Raid credits to purchase Crimson Gear Raid Orbs is going to go away. So my suggestion is to do that now. I spent all of mine on Crimson Gear Raid Orbs. Also, if you have an abundance of Arena credits, my suggestion is in every 8-hour periods, you're buying the L4 and L3 training modules. The L4s will be going away. And then before the 22nd, let's say on the 20th or the 21st, or maybe tomorrow, spend the remaining balance on Arena Orbs to get as many training modules as possible, because this orb will be going away. So Arena Orb will be going away, L4 training module will be going away, and the ability to buy Elite Raid credits to buy this Crimson Gear Raid Orb will also be going away. And that needs to be done here now? Yeah, now? Happy Sunday, Nico. Also have a lot of caffeine today. Ooh, efficiency's like, don't think, just do. You're the best. Dawn Soul, how's it going, Nico? 52. Dawn Soul 22 is coming through with a prime. Isn't it better to... How, Kevin? Are you serious, Kevin? I can't tell if you're kidding or not. can't tell if you're kidding or not. It'd be Victoria Hand, but I actually think I'm going to wait until the 22nd to see how that plays out. 150-pound weight loss in 15 months. My goodness. I'm trying to lose like 5 pounds right now over the next 2 months. 10 pounds a month is a little bit too daunting. Well, Kevin, okay. You can buy Crimson Uniques today, and you will not be able to buy them once the shop with shop credits. What are you going to be purchasing with shop credits that has value to you? I guess that's the question. What are you going to be able to buy with shop credits that has any value whatsoever? They're not doing anything with the orbs. You don't know the new store won't have consistency. I would bet money on it that it won't on day one. And even if it did, I'm going to have an abundance of currency anyways. Oh no. Do I have a video on this? I feel like I hate to say this, but I think I've made like 3 or 4 videos about this. Let me find the one that's the quickest to get this information from, because I'm afraid that we need to pin this, because I'm going to go through I go through burnout, unfortunately, if I explain this again. No, I'm a stoner. I know, but I can't do it. I think I've explained it like 4 or 5 times a day for the last week. What are we gonna do? This is bad. Does this one explain it? It's not your fault. Not a player-friendly move at all. Actually, this is kind of on the 13th. And then we have right here another European currency. Yeah, this explains it right here. Yeah, I did make some videos about this. This is the one that I would watch here. I got some views. No, you're fine. I don't think the conversion rate matters that much. There is a conversion rate. They mentioned the conversion rate in this post here, but I'm going to tell you, 2 times 0 is still 0. Currently, most of these currencies have no value to me. And so whatever the conversion rate doesn't mean much if there's nothing I can buy with them that I want. I think the conversion rate's here. No. They mentioned in one of these posts. Maybe they mentioned in the original one. Here we go. Yeah, thank you. We're all getting it at the same time. Yeah, for me, this conversion rate is meaningless. 2 times 0 is 0. Nazgul of Morgul coming through for tier 1 for 16 months. No, 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 no. I mean, I could be wrong, but my understand, and I'm going to give you my interpretation of what's happening, is that let's call this pounds, let's call this lira, let's call this francs. All of these currencies in these shops right here are converting to euros in some sort of form of a ratio. The items that used to be for sale in pounds will now be for sale in euros, and they will undergo some sort of a conversion also. So my ability with my 560 blitz credits, when it's going to be converted to blah 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 shop currency, is still going to be able to buy the same nothing. There's still, I mean, for a lot of people, for in-game players, all of this is just, we're going to have one big lumped useless currency that can buy useless stuff. For now, it could change over time. Oh, I have no idea. The Odin options are going to be expensive. Yeah, like pretty much anything. Like if you're 105, I'm going to guess that you have a bunch of these currencies and there's nothing to buy. And my expectation for this is that that situation will remain the same after the conversion. You'll have a big lump currency and stuff that you don't want to buy. Now, if you don't have big lump sums of those currency, that may be not correct. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is going to affect mid game. I actually can't wrap my head around it. Like, for people that are still using like blitz credits and raid credits to buy characters that they want, I'm not sure how this lines up. I'm really not sure. Because going forward, access to those currencies is stopping. So I don't know how that affect. I mean, are you going to be solely dependent on intel to progress your account? I can't wrap my head around it. I actually have no idea. But is there no rewards? Yeah, no free claims. That doesn't seem right. I don't even see the zombie juggernaut. Big question is, get new characters 7 stars in 6 months. Do they expect the intel currency for that? Or we use legacy currency for that? Okay, to answer your question, Steven, my belief is, and I have no facts to back this up, nor information for developers, but my gut feeling is that at the 6-month mark, you will be able to purchase characters for legacy currency. Yeah, this might be a temporary situation here in preparation for the currency conversion. I don't know. Yeah, Steven, but you understand my and that's just speculation. Sometimes I say things because I've heard rumors, but that is not. That is just speculation. Yeah, they're moving everything. I mean, my hope that this is a positive for the community. And so what I'm going to say here, does not apply. I know there's a lot of people watching that, but a lot of the things I'm going to say right now apply to people that are at 105 that are stockpiled on this currency, an abundance of this currency. If you're not in that situation, then ignore what I'm going to say right here. But right now, like this 560,000 does nothing for me. This 5.1 million does nothing for me. This 66,000, yeah, I'm going to use that, right? I'm going to use that. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to convert this into arena orbs. Fine. This 3.1, this, it just doesn't do anything for me, right? And so what the positive benefit for me is that they're not going to be paying me this currency anymore because I don't want it. And instead they're going to be paying me Intel. And of course, I don't know if the rate for Intel is good or bad. It looks bad. But if I play in Crucible, anything that is not this currency that can be used for something useful is a win in my book. Because it's essentially useless to me right now. What's up, babe? Yeah, come on in. I want to see it. Woo! Cool, you want to come in? So cool.
That's what I did today.
How many hours do you think it took? 3 or 4 hours?
And a little one. Look at the tiny one.
Oh, look at the little baby one.
There's you and the baby.
So cool.
It's a droideka. So apparently you can get it to like collapse. You have to push it down and you have to take it apart, but it will be a ball.
Oh, the whole thing pivots forward though, right? The head does?
Yeah.
There's a joint right here too. Does that pivot forward?
Maybe. It's not really a joint.
No, there's a joint right here is what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
So you can do it like that and then curl the...
Kind of. I'll look it up. There's a way.
There is a way to convert it into a ball, but it doesn't. It does require a little bit of manipulation of the parts. Holy moly, that looks really cool.
Show them that it stands.
Yeah, it stands. Well, you can't see it.
Can't see it, but it stands.
Here.
Oh, here. Right here.
All right, what I'll do, I'll just do this.
Move the
We'll go
baby.
to the camera.
Boop. See? Oh, there. And a little one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pew 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 pew. Pretty cool. How many hours do you picture?
Couple. Say. 2.5.
2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Good
At
value.
least 2 episodes of Vanderpump Rules.
Ooh. You're gonna put it out there. Take the other one down and put that place. The other one. Somewhere
Razor Crest. I'm gonna finish the whole display. This goes on a little display, but I just it
What's
sit
the
here.
display?
There's like just a little thing with display. It was on the back. I don't know how to.
They said it took a year to make it just right. A whole year of work for a half-hearted fight. But here I am, hitting auto all day.
Yeah, yeah, so essentially what's happening is all of all of this stuff in these tabs right here is essentially converting into shop credits, which just call it euros. And this is the great conversion. The ratios kind of matter, but kind of don't. You know, the items that you can buy in here, there will be a conversion on those as well. And the income sources of these are going to stop. So you're not going to be earning these anymore. And you're going to be getting Intel. Now, there's some questions that I don't understand. Like, are they going to still pay out Blitz in Are they gonna award intel right here? I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I'll deal with it if it does, but I don't think that's gonna be what their intent was. That'll make blitzing nearly mandatory. Yeah, maybe we'll get legacy currency here. Maybe this, I don't know. Yeah, I think Blitz should award legacy currency because if you run out of legacy currency, maybe you're going to want to buy war attacks, right? So then if you do that, then you could buy war attacks still. You just got to blitz a little bit. I don't know. I tested Raider, but I don't know about Striker. Does anybody else have an opinion on that? I tested Raider. I didn't test Striker. Blitz orb fragments? Sure. It's got to do something. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with the spin called. They're moving away. They're repositioning large parts of the game. Like that type of stuff also. You did Skirmisher? Okay. I think Skirmisher is a good option also. I didn't see the upside to using Striker, so I did Raider, but I could see Skirmisher being good also. Yeah, it does change when you get a waste in basic also. Yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't look at it that closely. Who else made videos about QUASAR? I was just curious if anybody... I do think that QUASAR in the 3-piece Undying is going to be good, and probably Zombie Scarlet Witch is going to be moved somewhere else. I didn't test that, though. I just tested the 4-piece Undying with QUASAR, and it was very good. It was very good. Bessier did? What did he do? I'm curious because I didn't talk to any other envoys. I just kind of went in blind and checked it out. No, we don't. Only people that bought Songbird and Victoria Hand. What's going on? How's it going, another enemy? Sorry to hear that. Sorbing man. Oh, it got warm in here. I should go get my thing. Yeah, I wonder how those EDC people did last night. It looked like a mess. We went out to buy that Droidica. Oh my God, what is? We went to this shopping area to like buy like practical items. Like we had to go buy some stuff, and we left with a Lego Droidica. Yeah, I believe in the amount of, okay, the King and Null tab opens up when you have Null, and the number of stars you have on him also matters. And if it, like if you, there was an issue what yesterday or the day before where people had to refresh the game to have it reset, like they unlocked or they upgraded their Null and it didn't line up. I'm more inclined to buy Legos now that I saw how much fun she had putting it together. And also, I feel like she's got a Razor Crest and now a Droidica, and I have not put them together. Like, I'd love to take them apart and do it myself. Yeah, I like the idea. Like, she wanted to buy this Twilight, or she was looking at a Rivendell, which I kind of understand the Lord of the Rings, but the compromise, I was like, come on, babe, do you really want fucking Twilight garbage in our house? We have a nice house. We're not putting anything by Twilight in here. We don't want anybody to think that we actually watch the Twilight movies, babe. I have no idea. I just clicked it. Was it green? I thought it was teal. I don't know. It doesn't. I didn't look at it too closely. Hey, we can't let anybody know that you've ever even watched the Twilight movie. But yes, look at these fucking Crocs. Look at this Crocs. Look at this. This is my black one. I've got little Darth Vader guys on it. All right, little Darth Vaders in Star Wars. The best thing ever made. And then look at this one. This one here, I went like Boba Fett and Mandalorian. Look at this. This is the way. We've got a little Grogu. Then we've got like an original Bobo. And then I think that's Jango. I'm not really sure. I walk around in public with Crocs and people like that shit. That guy's a baller. Dude, she tried to get me to watch it, the Twilight movie, and I was like, I can't do this. This is miserable. Absolutely miserable. Then she had one of her friends come over and they watched it together, and I was so happy for them. Actually, I was really grateful that her friend came over and saved me from having to watch that. Oh my God. I'm not doing it. OG Diamond Dave, no. I've seen, so she plays them sometimes when her friend's over and they sit on the living room couch and they watch them, and I walk through and watch, you know, like a couple minutes of it, and I can tell you it's not ever gonna get better. It's never gonna get better. Now, I am reasonable. Let me explain to you that I'm reasonable. I've also never really participated in watching Harry Potter. Like, I'm not down with that weeb shit. But I will, if I had to watch it, I would. But I would try to negotiate it though. I would say like, listen, I will watch Harry Potter if you watch Game of Thrones. I would have to be negotiated. Like it would have to be like that. Weeb. Actually, we watched Spirited Away. That was really good. I've seen Spirited Away before, but I like that. Yeah, I believe, I don't know if they've abandoned it, but there's definitely we're in a transition period between now, this and next week. Specifically Thursday is when everything pivots over. So I think they're doing things now to prepare for the currency conversion on Thursday. Wait, I tested him with Raider. Does anybody have a strong opinion on the ISO? I know there's some people that said Skirmisher here in chat. Another person said Striker. I don't have a strong opinion on it. I tested Raider. Yeah, don't have the Awakened. People are not going to have Awakened, though, for a while. No, nothing is happening to orbs. Since we got a new envoy for Galaxy of Heroes, can we send him the Duelim as a trade? Actually, I need to read. I didn't read that. I saw that there was a post. Let's see. OG Diamond Dave and Nooch Too Good. Star Wars Dad. Diary, competitive Marvel Strike for a content creator tries to focus on high-level gameplay, especially in Cosmic Crucible, blend of strategy, humor, and honest critique of my content. Most efficient counters and meta insights, never shying away from calling things as they are, climbing rates, breaking down patch shapes, sorry. Team potential, I aim to educate, entertain while keeping it real. Also, I want to read this. So you guys know Goofy, right? Obviously. So this was a message that he sent to Lori. He said that I could use it. Let me reformat this real quick. All right, this one should be easier to read. Just a quick note that I've left the Envoy server, made a decision to retire from Marvel Strike Force. If it's any value to the team, I like to briefly share why. So this is Goofy. Goofy Rexy, who's somebody that I enjoy very much interacting with. Now, he has quit before, and he's come back before, so I know there's people going to say something about that. It's any value team like sorry. The biggest reason is overpowered. When I first came back to the game, I generally enjoyed something to chase. Appreciate the feeling that if I was smart with my builds, I could still compete in modes like War and Crucible. The layer strategy is what made the game fun and engaging, but since overpowered was introduced, 90% of that strategy has disappeared. It's made an entire section of the game feel almost unplayable. It could be wrong, but it really feels like the team only designs content now with spenders in mind. And while they may cover the bills, it's the free-to-play and light spender community that creates your content and keeps the ecosystem vibrant. It's frustrating to see content like the recent Harbinger event once again to be structured in a way that's only truly accessible to high-end players. It's just a lack of balance. Challenging content is great, but not when it feels impossible for engaged players to earn at the top of the spin curve. Game has increasingly become about acquiring new characters. There's not enough to do with them. Worse, it feels like players are being told exactly how to use their roster instead of being able to build creatively. It's that sense of player agency is gone. Marvel Strike Force is still one of the most beautiful, mechanically interesting mobile games out there. Generally believe it could be a million player title. But decisions like this are what drive away new players and burn out veterans. I'm sure data reflects that. Nah, what are you doing for QUASAR? I did. Yeah. All right. So you're doing what I did. Okay. That's all I need to know. I had already tested that, and that was what the conclusion I came up with, but I just. All right. We're doing Raider. There you go, guys. Raider. Yes. Yes, sorry. Yeah. I tested Raider, and that's what I got out of it. So all right. So this is the oh my god. I am Groot. Oh my god. And is this Duelim's defense? Holy shit. Yep, no. I tested Undying Quasar into Alpha, Mephisto SK with SK, Mephisto, Saturated Gate 20, and my whole team not easily won. Yep. I don't know. I'm hoping that other content creators stumbled onto this Undying thing. I felt like it was logical. Just the whole immunity thing. Like, I feel like Safeguard plus immunity just shuts down Undying. And Undying was so much better on like every team that didn't have that Safeguard plus immunity, and you get rid of immunity and then Undying just wreaks havoc. Absolutely, yeah. Hello from Poland. All right, we're gonna do this tomorrow anyways. I don't have Illuminati or Odin. Let me show you my defense before suggestions come in. I do not have Illuminati or Odin. I have APOC. I don't know what to do in room 3. I have Vigilante left over. I have Immortals 1, Starjammers 2, sure. Vigilante could be 3. Vigilante 1. They don't have Mephisto, though. They don't have Mephisto, so is it the same? The reason why it was working in 1 was Mephisto. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason why that was bonkers in 1 was Mephisto. Okay. Also, Mega will go before Sable in 1. I do not have Pop for offense. I'm more worried about 3 than I am 1, frankly. All right. We're going to do that tomorrow. Spin gold. Who did I put that 1 level on earlier? Red Hulk? Yeah. Battle and Raid. Let's do that. That's what we forgot. I don't have Pav. 2 is not hard. What I need is for 3. 3 is what I'm looking at the most.
Scopeless advice, Starjammers. They'll dominate the scene. If the scene is losing to minions and making me scream, this ain't a team, it's a
Tomorrow there will be drops on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, head over to Twitch and the new drops will start then. Really? 7 red is in the milestone? Okay. I figured it was. Because what would be the purpose of the diamonds otherwise, right? Like, wouldn't it feel bad if someone won the diamonds in... I'm stuck. I need intel. Yeah, the web store is, I don't know if it's permanent, but it's winding down this week specifically for the conversion that's happening on Thursday. I don't know what it's going to look like after Thursday, but I believe that's happening now in advance of everything switching over on Thursday. Yeah, I don't have any intel either. Well, maybe I will after this. The store sneak peek? What, the shop currency store? There's no, it's nothing. All the existing items are just going to convert at the same rate and it's going to be identical. The only thing that's happening is stuff is being removed. L4's arena and arena's orbs and the ability to buy crimson raid orbs. It's going to be exactly the same. Yeah. Unless there's something I don't understand, which is possible. There's a lot of things I don't understand. They're not going to be worse, but I imagine they're going to be the same. Okay, my expectation is that this, you know, whatever you could buy here, you know, this is going to convert to shop currency, right? Or euros, and this is lira, right? It's just going to convert at the same rate. The cost, they may mix it up a little bit, but they basically said, you know, if you whatever the amount of this right here that you could have bought for blitz currency should remain the same number of items. They may tweak things a little bit, but it might give you, there might be more favorable exchange, but they said it wouldn't be worse. I'm really close. I'm stuck on I'm ready to go into this node. I just need what, one of those and 12 of those, and then I can go through the first one. I'm like at 16 of 25 characters. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 of 25 characters. 3 or 4 piece vigilante better. Well, not Electra. You can use... Okay. I think most people are using Daredevil, Blade, and Sable. In the other 2 slots, you can choose between 3 characters, right? You could choose between Punisher, Hitmonkey, or Oath. So the choice is yours. Of those 3, pick 2. Hello. What's up, Sheriff Lobo? Hope you're having a fabulous Sunday. You did Hitmonkey, said Mustard Guy. You're the first person to say that. A lot of people were saying that the healing was needed. That's interesting, though. That's good information, actually. Yeah, the main thing is not Electra. Not Electra. The suggestion initially from them was Vigilantes, Blade, Oath. The only thing that doesn't work is Electra. You probably can pick a combination of those 6 characters. I'm not taking Hitmonkey. I hear he's great. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and Punisher is cheaper, right? So I opted for Punisher. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't ran through it, so I don't have any personal experience with it yet. I'm just waiting for Oath. And then I'll go through it. No, not. I'm trying to get it done before this event ends. "25 days. I've got 16 of 25 done." Oh, really? Okay. All right. The initial people that went through it didn't like Electra, but that's fine. I don't know if they tried all 5 or not. I think I'm gonna call it. I don't think there's anything left to do. Let's find somebody to raid on Twitch. I will be on tomorrow. We can try to figure out. Oh, raid Shadow Legends. Two hours? 6 hours, holy shit. 16 minutes. There we go. Valdi, looking forward to hanging out with you next Saturday. Kind of wanted to see your house, though. Not gonna lie. Wanted to see your bobblehead collection. Also, I need a Raid Shadow Legends video idea. I need one. I gotta make one right now, but I don't have any ideas. But I probably should make one before I go to sleep today. Before I stop thinking about stuff. Oh, I know what I can do. I could. I've done a lot of those videos. I actually kind of like doing them. I like doing those videos. Oh my god. So Valdi and Baca, both Cat and Valley Flying didn't understand that Classic Arena gave base stats for every game mode. What, HP, defense, attack? Cat's like, you're kidding me. Valley's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, you have to get to 3,200 to get the 22%. They didn't know. Both of them didn't know. So maybe there's a video to be made about that. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's obvious. It's Stark Tech, yeah, well, the Great Hall is Stark Tech for sure. But I'm talking about the rating. Like, you got to get to 3,200 rating. It's pretty easy to get to 3,200.